Hey, bet you can't see me here. You know why? Because I'm lurking in the grass, because I just became a master hunter in the last video. Welcome back to another episode of the duo group Ironman. I am currently on the road to max, and as you can see at this point, there's not a lot left to do before maxing. But before we jump on into it, we have a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by OSRSBeatz, which is a browser made for gamers. I'm sure you know by now about their CPU/RAM limiters, the crazy customization options, the Twitch and Discord integrations, so I'm gonna go over some other great features that GX has. GX has a quick import tool which allows you to import everything you want from your old browser, like browsing history, bookmarks, cookies, and more. Hey yo, you don't need to see what I got bookmarked, but there's the bookmarks bar, it does exist. Chrome extensions do work on GX, so you can go to the Google Chrome store, pick out whatever extensions you want, and you'll find they work perfectly in the GX browser. GX has animated wallpapers which run smoothly in the background of the browser. You go to the top right for easy setup, choose Get More Wallpapers, and then you'll see a section for animated wallpapers, and this one caught my eye right away. So just quickly install it, go back to your homepage, and you will see the little kitty. GX profiles let you create a custom browser suited perfectly for any activity online, which you can do by going to the settings and then manage GX profiles. From here, click create profile, and there's multiple options. There's Rogue, which clears browsing data upon closing, Streaming, so you don't accidentally show private stuff to viewers, Potato, if you want a browsing profile in its most basic form, or maybe you want a custom one to help prevent distractions while you have work to get done. You can do all of this and much more by downloading OSRSBeatz today, absolutely free, by using my link below in the description. And thank you again to OSRSBeatz for sponsoring this video. I've got to do a few days of runecrafting, and then it kind of actually is a lot of herb lore to train, a lot of secondaries to collect as well. Sprinkle in a little bit of wood cutting here and there, and then I will be all set to max, and I will finally be able to play the game. I've been staying on top of the herb runs and doing them as consistently as I can, and so right now it shows that I'm about 400k XP to 98, but I still have Kingdom to check, which will get me almost to 98. And then there's some potions here. I'll get more into it in the next video, because that next video will be the herb lore video. But there's some other potions that aren't exactly on here, like I'll be using half of these, for example. So really, I think it's going to be more like 98.5-ish that I currently have banked, if not even more. But for this video, I'll be going for 99 Runecraft. Yes, it's called Runecraft, not Runecrafting. Or as non-RuneScape players like to call it, the cracked egg skill. The Hunter Cape is going to the POH because, well, it's not really too useful on its own, plus I'll have the max cape soon enough. Currently at about 11.5 mil Runecraft XP, so I'm gonna have to gain 1.5 mil RC XP this video to get 99. And even though I'm 99 Hunter now, I'll probably still just always continue to do birdhouse runs because nests are nice for brews, and more importantly, to get egg nests for the evil chicken outfit. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but every time I do the birdhouse runs, including like the way I have my stuff lined up in the bank, I always grab the strong rabbit's foot, which gives you a very slightly higher chance of getting those egg nests. To get 99 RC, I'm going to be doing mostly Guardians of the Rift. I was kind of debating between if I should do Arania or just AFK Zeah, but I decided on Guardians of the Rift because there's collection log slots for it, and I do care a lot about collection log. And we have 3 things that we currently don't have in here. There's the Guardian's Eye, which you could just buy. So really the 2 things I'm trying to get are the pet and the green dye. You can change the colors of the dyes that you have to a different color, but it doesn't count for the collection log if you do that. I know, because I tried. Oh, there's 2 more group storage slots unlocked from getting 99 Hunter. Yeah, Amulet of the Eye. I could just use this and it teleports you straight there, so it saves a little bit of time having to run back and forth. I don't know if I'll be leaving to do my herb runs like as consistently as I have been every 80 minutes as soon as possible, because it's really annoying when you miss a game and then you come back and you have to wait a while. So I'll probably just go straight through and just do my birdhouse runs like before and after I go to AFK and go to bed each night. It's been a while, so right now I have no searches. I've done 2200 searches, and I'm just going to stockpile all the searches until the very end, and then we'll just open them all at once. I have the lantern already, I have the needle already, so yeah, I guess you saw that in the collection log. So with that, I'm going to hop over to one of the official Guardians of the Rift worlds and begin the RC grind. Oh, okay, and the amount of rifts closed that we're starting with is 629. That's the KC, essentially. And by the way, the 2 plugins that you need for any runecrafting training are the Guardians of the Rift plugin, or Guardians of the Rift helper, and then the Runecrafting utilities plugin, so just make sure you get those. And the amount of Runecraft XP gained from one game, once it finishes here, or once I finish the stall. It's gonna be about 9k XP. Okay, I'm hiding the public chat. Much better. I'm gonna stand over here, click on that, open up any kind of interface, and then you'll see, I'll show you when the game starts. I just spend this whole time AFKing, and when the game starts, you will automatically start mining. And that way, if you want to leave the computer, you'll have an extra like 30 seconds to a minute of AFK time at the start. You don't have to wait for the game to start before you leave the computer. Here's my last game for today. I wanted to show the XP rate. I was getting like closer to 50k XP per hour, but then we lost like 5 out of 7 games. So of course that rate went down. So it's more like 46 to 47k XP per hour, which I guess is actually a good factor to take into consideration that you will lose games sometimes. So this is probably somewhat accurate. With this barrier, a lot of people make their left click be quick pass instead of peek, because I think peek is the default option. But if you make it quick pass and then you're waiting at the end of the game to leave and then you click it too early, then you just like lost all the effort you put in for that game. So I would advise against making your left click be quick pass for that reason. And when I want to AFK over the next few days, I'll just be AFKing soul runes on Zeah just to get even more Runecraft XP, because this is the Runecraft video after all. I think this right here might get me, yep, 98 Runecraft. By the way, I got rid of the chisel because you just use that for crafting the guardians in the minigame, which I'm not doing, so extra inventory slot. And now it's 1.2 million XP to level. Can't wait. I actually really like 98 to 99 Runecraft because that's the level when you tell your mom you just want to get one more level before bed. This is the level that you want to be at. There is a lot from this game update today, so let's go to the website. 105,000 people online. We'll check out the news post. Secrets of the North. Dude, okay, so they have Song of the Elves, Sins of the Father. So it's like SOTE, SOTF, and now there's SOTN. The second one's like, okay, that might be a coincidence, but after the third one with the SOT at the start, they're doing that on purpose now, bro. But there's a lot of people. Okay, before I go over the website, I'm just doing my farm run, and there's all these people running around here. So I'm guessing, oh wait, yeah, Secrets of the North, and this is like up north. Look at all the people, dude. Wow. I was like, wow, there's a lot of PVMers doing their farm runs right now. But no, it's in there somewhere, I guess. Now here's what we got. So we got the new quest, Secrets of the North, and then after you beat the quest, there's a repeatable boss, sort of like Vorkath. After you beat the quest, you can fight the boss over and over. And it has a bunch of drops, including a new bow. So I'm curious, like, how long on average it would take to get the bow, and if it would be really good to have for duo PVM, because that could be good for us to have. There's an upgrade to the Ancient Staff. There's an upgrade to the Imbued Heart, which basically gives it like the divine effect. And they're talking about the D-Pick. By the time this video is up, this will probably already be added. But they're lowering the drop rate to 1 out of 1k from KBD, and then also adding it to Calphite Queen at a 1 out of 400 drop rate. And they're also talking about adding it to Volcanic Mine. It would be a gamble with points, sort of like how Barbasalt is for the pet. So it's not just like a set amount of points to buy it. So they want to get feedback on that. And there's a lot of other changes stuff too. Oh, the equipment interface now shows the attack speed. But I want to see how that looks in game. So if we go here, oh, that's so cool. And there's like a base versus actual, because if you put a bow on rapid, for example, it'll be different. Okay, that's cool. This is important for us as a group Iron Man team. So now when you use pot share spells, I guess it wasn't taken into account before if you were to have the Periscope Cape or Holy Wrench, for example. So once I have my max cape on me, the pot share spell will actually heal the extra amount. Peers now have the option to avoid gaining defense XP when you mount the Calphite Queen head in the POH. So I guess that means they can do the Desert Elite Diary now. You cannot teleport away from TOA after you pick up the mirrors in the puzzle thing. So now Spook Dog will stop griefing me. You don't have to physically go to the range and mage tutors in Lumbridge now to toggle those arrow and rune options. It's just in the settings menu. And they updated how fairy rings look. Wait, so do all fairy rings? Wait, okay, let's go in game. Oh, wow. Yeah, I went to do my farm run before. I didn't even notice that. Oh, that's really cool. I like the butterflies in there. And I think that's pretty much all there is to go over. I already said no PVMing until after max. So you know that meme where Squidward's like watching them have fun outside? That's like me watching everyone fight the new boss right now. I haven't even seen anyone fight the boss yet because I just woke up, so I haven't gone on Twitch or YouTube or anything. But yeah, I mean, wait, why is bro, what? Wait, you weren't able to go down this far before the camera. What the heck? Wait, this is actually a sick angle though. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, anyways, I'm getting so distracted. I think it's this thing right here, expand pitch limit in the camera plugin. That's what lets you go down. Anyways, we'll take a look after Max, and by then I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of guides. Probably in like one day, there's gonna be a bunch of guides out on the boss, and maybe we'll know the drop rates by then. But yeah, for now, we're going back to Runecrafting. This isn't Muspa. No, Mudkip. Must be a typo. Oh my gosh, they're just like me for real, for real. Here's number 1. Anglerfish and monkfish are both real. Nice try, troll. Another one. Angler and monkfish are real. No, bro. Why are they trying to troll the YouTuber? Come on. Never watched Nemo? Anglerfish do be lurkin'. Like, what? That's literally a cartoon. What do you mean they're real? How can you say they're real when it's literally a cartoon? What do you mean, bro? It's ridiculous. Some people, man, some people. Toril? Isn't that the pasta? Is that not the, like, brand of pasta? Oh, no, I'm thinking of tortilla. Never mind. That's what Finnish people say whenever Finland is mentioned. Oh, is it? Why do they talk about tortillas? That doesn't make sense. Oh, this is so cool. Wait, look, the 3 of us have 3 different colors of the outfit, and we're all mining in sync. Wait, that's actually really cool. I'm so amused at these kinds of things. It's so funny. Like, whenever we're about to lose a game or we're getting close to losing the game, I just turn the public chat on. I just know that people are gonna be like fucking Iron Man like every single time. I guess to be fair, I am kind of leeching, but you know what? I am the protagonist, so I'm allowed to. Once I get the max cape, I won't have to have all these different skill capes on me / in my inventory. It's gonna be so nice. I can almost taste it. I'm so not used to this new angle on Runelight. In the camera plugin, you could like move it all the way down now. It's like I am at the level of a Mudkip. Wow, less than 24 hours after release, and Slayer Music already has the guide up for Secrets of the North. For the first like day or week or something of the video going up, the title isn't actually the name of the quest. Like when Sins of the Father came out, he named it Daddy's Error, was the title of the video, so we'll probably change that to the quest title eventually, but it's funny. I told my mom that I'm just going for 1 more level before bed. I've been awake for 3 days straight now. Pretty busy day today. I gained over 500k Runecraft XP, and I'll just be finishing this up in the morning. I kind of wanted to get the level here at the Soul Altar. It's just a very nostalgic place for me. I mean, it's not nostalgic to RuneScape 2, but it's like nostalgic to like 5 years ago for me, so. Oh, it's the new pet. Wait, do you see it right there? Looks like a friggin' tardigrade or something. The last game of Guardians of the Rift is done, or once it finishes here, I'll be pretty close to the level. I get like 9k RCXP per game, so I'll just be finishing up the rest at the Zeah altar. But before I get the 99, I want to open up all the searches, so we'll hop over to a quieter world and open them all there. There's 2 items we're going for from these searches, because the Guardian's Eye, you just buy it from the shop, so I should have enough pearls by the time we're done with this to just buy that. But it's going to be the Abyssal Protector, which is 1 out of 4k, and then the Green Dye, which is 1 out of 1200. If we check here, I've got 544 searches to do. And let's get started. Oh, this is kind of depressing. There's about 100 searches left, and the only unique I've gotten so far is just Catalytic Talisman. So please, just at least the dye, please. There is still a chance I could get the pet and the dye. There's still a chance. Please, no. Well, there we go. Yeah, this is the only unique I got in all these searches. We'll do a price check here. 3 mil worth, or you can look at the Runelight loot tracker as well. We'll go ahead and dump this into the bank, and then we also have all these intricate pouches to open, so let's just pop all these open. Oh, clue. Oh wait, no, I have to do the clue. I am saving all the clues I get until after max for a big clue scroll opening video, so just letting you know if you forgot, or if it's your first time watching my videos. Okay, that's the rest of the pouches opened up. Man, I wish I'd gotten the pet, because Spook still doesn't have one, so at this point, for me, it's almost like a novelty to see how many pets I can get before she even gets one. Hey, well, there's always the Chompy Chick. That's a free one. I think it's just 10 times your level, right? Yeah. And here's the loot tracker for the intricate pouches. At least I have 4k Abyssal Pearls, so I can buy the Guardian's Eye for 3k, leaving me with 1k. And that is a collection log slot. I think it's been a couple of months since I've gotten a collection log slot. I feel like my number of log slots is pretty low for someone who's nearly maxed. I feel like it should be higher, but because I've just been rushing max at this point for a little bit, it's kind of suppressed. This is just like the recolor item for the original Runecrafting pet, not the pet from the minigame, which I also don't have the original pet either, so I guess that means it's just gonna take up a bank slot for a while. But with that, I am done with Guardians of the Rift. To be honest, I really can't see myself coming back here post-max. Like, this would be one of the very low things on the list of things to do, just because the couple of collection log slots that are left would take a really long time just to meet the drop rate for those again. So yeah, goodbye Guardians of the Rift, and I'll see you back at the Soul Altar. Ooh, I'm gonna run back here, and then we'll make it cinematic. This is gonna be epic. Here we go. Here it is. Oh. Yes. Wow. We're so close to max. Oh my gosh. We're so close, dude. This is crazy. So the real reason why I wanted to get 99 Runecraft was actually so I wouldn't have to worry about getting the Death Talisman for Morning's End Part 2, and that I could instead just use the perk of the Runecrafting cape to get directly into the altar. Besides the fact that I already got a bunch of Death Talismans from searching the Guardian. That's besides the point. Here is the skill cape emote. The perks of the Runecraft cape is when you have it equipped, it counts for talismans for any altar, and it also makes it so that your essence pouches don't degrade. This is probably one of my favorite skill cape emotes. I think it's so cool. This was about 40 hours of Runecrafting in this video to finish up the 99. And then you can take a look in the bank just if you want to see the amount of runes I have now after doing a bunch of Guardians of the Rift and just in general playing the account. Man, I really am at like the final stretch at this point. That's crazy. Next video is going to be collecting herblore secondaries and sprinkling in some woodcutting too, maybe even getting 99 woodcutting. Thank you very much for sticking along with the journey so far. I am very much looking forward to what's coming next. But of course, first things first, gotta focus on maxing. So, I will see you soon.